Howdy folks, I've got to do a little repair work here on my side of my burner here. The bit fell out. I've got to stick that back. Yeah, I'm here in the kiln shed. I'm just trying to pack my kiln. Yeah, I've just used the shop vac there and I've just given it a suck out all the dirt, you know, and so yeah, just getting some pots ready here that I've these are all ready to go in, all decorated, different designs. Some of these over here, they're brushed with wood ash, sprayed with wood ash, brushwork decoration. And so yeah, usual foxgloves. Yes, it's actually, inconveniently, it's just started raining, so I'm going to have to watch what I'm doing. I don't get rain spots on the pots. These ones are leftovers from the last firing, they're still here, so I've got to get them in. Alright, let's head to the studio, see if I can put my hand over the camera so it doesn't get wet. Whoa! Yeah, 12th of June, just having a quick firing. Today's Monday. On Wednesday I've got to drive to Boston. It's like 410 miles each way, so I'll take a few pots with me and some tools, of course. So just in here working, you know, these kind of events where I sort of do a demonstration on a stage, it's good to always have some pots to sell alongside. You don't want to take big pots along, you know, you want small affordable pieces. So yeah, these bowls, actually these are the bowls you saw me throw and trim. They're now, I've put a glaze over them and I've done like a poured decoration using a spoon, using a yeah, actually I use that one, plastic spoon, just to scoop the glaze out and then pour it across the side, holding it at an angle as you pour it. Right, yeah, I'm just here, just doing a bit of let's quickly just make this a quick video just to keep you up to speed with what is going on in the pottery. Ooh. Let's see if we can get this something like that. Yeah, I've done, these are sort of like some tea bowls. I'm just having fun really, you know. What else do you do in the pottery? So yeah, I'm utilising this old organic date syrup bottle, and I got one of these guys which conveniently just slots in the top here. It's got a sort of suction top here, so it just fits in nicely. Inside here I've got some glaze, and then I've added to it, it's a high temperature red dot mixture, which is a hangover from Spain actually. So basically I'm just gonna suck some of that up into here, and then what I'm doing with this is, yeah, I didn't, well, I got that sponge to show you. Okay, yeah, here it is. I have a little piece of, so this sort of decoration here, you see I took a piece of sponge and cut like a diamond shape in it, which I then dipped in the glaze and then just applied like this, you know, carefully, as carefully as I could, to form these sort of diamond shapes. Right, what I'm going to do now is take the red dot here, and basically what I'm going to do is just put a red dot there, 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 like that, there, 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 there. So alternatively, I'm missing one because I'm going to put a green dot in that. And that one. So when you're doing this, you need to calculate the number of, if you want to do this decoration like what I'm doing, because you don't want to end up when you come all the way around that you've got two reds the same, you know, side by side. So just calculate that. I didn't calculate it when I put the diamonds on. I just it was just pure chance and luck. Okay, so there it is. So we're just going to take that and we're just literally holding it like that, oop, that. Be careful not to let it dribble or spill outside of where it's supposed to go. We want to avoid that. So yeah, basically this is a mixture. In this case, the green is a mixture of chromium oxide. Chromium oxide with the base white glaze, okay, and also the same with the red dot is in this container is just the base white glaze with the red dot mixture. Yeah, I had a friend out in Spain when I used to work there. We used to live in an area where there were a lot of tile factories, and he worked in a tile factory called Colorobia, I think it was called. Anyway, he was in the sort of the laboratory there. So he made up that red dot mixture for me. It's not always that easy to get a red dot for high temperature work that will remain. You know, at high temperature at cone 10, a lot of colours just burn out. They don't stay. So you just see me there just flicking some oxide on. I'm now flicking some cobalt on. That was a bit of iron before, and now a little bit of cobalt. And this is very, you know, very imprecise sort of work, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit haphazard, a little bit loose, you could say. Yeah, my mechanic is called Johnny Loose. I always thought that was a bit of an odd name for a mechanic to have a name like that. Johnny Loose? I don't want loose nuts and bolts on. Yeah, once I had a new engine put in a car, an old Ford, and I just thought, well, after the new engine was put in, I got it back home, I like to check over the engine, yeah, make sure everything is as I think it should be, you know. And so I flipped open the bonnet, you know, look the hood, I should say. And I just checked the engine, the nice new reconditioned engine, you know, replacement engine. Gosh, lo and behold, the engine mounting bolts had not been done up. I thought, this is crazy. Fancy putting a new engine and not doing up the engine mounting bolts. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? So yeah, I had to take it back and say, hey, I'm just going to do a foxglove on here actually. In memory of my dad and my time at Lower Down Pottery in UK, for those of you unfamiliar. Yeah, my dad was David Leach. Yeah. So, add a bit more. When you're working with oxide, what you've got to be careful of, they're always like, you know, they're like evaporating. So you've got to be mindful of the, let's shove the camera down there a minute. Mindful of the oxides, that because they're drying out on you, you know, all the time. So this is, I've got here in this brush some cobalt oxide. Like that. Yeah, rain, we need rain. Ooh. Do we need rain? Do we need rain indeed? Yes we do. Very drastically so. I'm gonna add a little bit of speckle here. You know, if you have a glaze that's sort of like rather white, sometimes it's nice to just add a little salt and pepper. You know what I mean? A little salt and pepper. Yeah, something like that. Okay. We'll see what that will do. There you go. Okay, what we got? What else we got over here? I've done one here in a very loose kind of way. Yeah, I did it with that plastic spoon. I sort of, gosh, Simon, that looks a terrible mess. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. It could appear to be a little bit messy. It's just the way I did it, you know. But it's not finished. I'm going to just. Oof. Once I get into doing it, get into the flow of doing this kind of thing, I actually quite like it, you know. It's fun. Just adding here a bit of like a bit of green shrubbery, you know what I mean? A little bit of green shrubbery. We like a bit of shrubbery, don't we? Take some of this red. Remember, my dad used to work with this stuff, this red, and I remember I bought him some back of this, actually, this same batch of stuff. I've only got the last dregs of it now. I brought some back from Spain for him. Back to UK. Whoa, he was more than delighted to have it. Because I think what he had was just about run out. So I'm just adding this here. This is sort of like loosely interpreted, you could say, as sort of seed pods, you know. Okay. And okay, wait a minute. Just add a touch more water here again. You've got to keep adding water, you see, to this this iron oxide mixture. in 5 minutes it's sort of like evaporated. It's yeah. So yeah, okay, so we're just gonna okay, yeah, just gonna add a little flickery here, a little flickery. That's a nice pottery expression, isn't it? Flickery. So there, that's as much as I think I'm going to do. That one, just a little bit on the inside there. These will be sprayed with wood ash. Okay, that'll be quite nice, I think. So I'm working down the board, you see here, and I'm going to get these, as many as I can, in the kiln. Let's just, I've got to quickly, I've got one of these compressors here, and I've got to mix up. Yeah, I've got this here. This is my wood ash. Put on a bit of light. So this here is, yeah, this is just, haven't got the tripod here, so I'm going to have to do this kind of, dig into the bucket here, take some of this, stick it in here, something like that. Alright, yeah, let's turn on the tap. You like my singing tap? Right, now so when you see that sort of brown toasty look on the outside of my pots, what you just see me do here is how I achieve that. Just giving this a stir. Yeah, I achieve that by, well, you see the firebox here. I take the wood ash, take this wood ash out of here, okay, when it's cold, put it through a sorry, we're going around the mulberry bush, I know. Okay, through one of these, okay, into a bucket, and that gives you this fine 80 mesh, okay, 80 mesh, no less than 80 mesh. Alright, and now you mix that with water, like that. Let's see, I'm going to have to put the camera on the tripod because I haven't got enough hands here at the moment. I'm not going to be able to do this because the compressor is not charged up with enough pressure at the moment. and that thing is a terrible racket. But I just wanted to show you, you know what a compressor sounds like. Pretty foul. You don't want to endure that, do you? No, Simon. No, please spare us. Okay, so I've got one of these guys. This now fits on here. I have to be careful when I do this because I've had this thing fall apart when I'm using it sometimes, and the whole bottle of wood ash going everywhere. So I do it down on the table. Okay, but basically, suffice to say, I arrange the pots on a board like that, and then I go psh, psh, psh. I spray the outside of the pots with wood ash. Okay, so there you have it. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, folks. It just yeah, we've got a few more to do there. Just going to carry on in the same mode as you see me. You do, if you're doing the spattering like the flickery, if you're doing the flickery, you'll find that you'll make a lot of mess everywhere, and just be wary of that. Okay? On a side note, I am going to be having another batch. Oh, I'm pointing it in the wrong direction. I should be pointing it over there, shouldn't I? I'm having another batch of these, another 5 finished wheels made like this for pickup only. This one is going to be picked up next month or the month after. I can't remember. She changes. But anyway, she knows who she is. She's going to come and pick this up. But I am taking orders on these. If that's something that grabs you, please get in touch with me. Let me know. Write to me, Simon Leach, pottery@gmail.com. Drop me a line. Say, yeah, I'm interested, and I'm ready to put a down payment down. I mean, you know, we want to get a batch made up, so I need people who are definite. I mean, I'm happy to answer people's questions about the wheel if you have questions and you don't know if you're interested or not. But I mean, if you are interested and you want one, then I need a down payment. It is as simple as that. Alright, thanks a lot, folks. That's it for today. That's all for now. Just a bit of decorating, a bit of just general stuff that I'm doing here. You get the picture. Alright? Keep practicing. I'll see you around.